empty here.
Where's Markus?
The CineBeards Markus isn't here.
One of the core founding members of the CineBeards is not here today. Angular's.
So does
That's the other thing is like,
Angelics.
there's all these fucking things, like songs that you know and that you don't know the context. Like Chariots of Fire, I didn't know was Vangelis.
I didn't
Really?
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I also didn't know that it was, when it came out, probably the biggest hit in the world for like a while. And that,
Yeah.
I was watching Mike Verter's masterclass on like 80s music, and he's like, this is the track that changed everything. Synths had never been used like this before. Like the only
didn't
real
know that.
instrument in here is the piano. And apparently like that song is in large part responsible for like the explosion of 80s music as we know it.
I didn't know that part.
That is some rad
Just stuff like that,
context.
dum, 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 like that thing, and then stuff going over and everything. Yeah, that's like, apparently that just changed everything.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Grapes.
If only he'd done anything significant.
Yeah, I
after
wish
that.
he'd continued on like a massive upward trajectory.
Right, should we talk about that fucking ridiculous trailer for Fast and Furious 9?
we should. Before we unpack anything we saw, can we just talk about how god awful, atrocious the music in that was?
But it's perfect.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but holy shit!
Like, I did not even hear the music.
What are you talking about? All the music was.
But it was the reason it worked perfectly was like, obviously it evokes like a certain place and time, and then it also is like very rhythmic, like how they cut it up.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's garbage.
Oh, of course, but at least it works
It's
for the
thematically
trailer.
consistent,
Unlike the original cinematic reveal for MKX.
Oh my word, yeah. Because that made sense
that
why
fucking-
they used it, but did not work with the trailer.
But that's the thing, is like you can use something like that.
You can
and
have a
still edit it.
you can
to,
have a licensed track that you can chop up.
These are the cards I've been dealt. I will make the best of it. Not
Yeah.
just like that's the song. That was that you?
Yeah, sorry, I'm a mumble rapper like on the
Sorry?
side.
Enunciate.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Man, at least.
but no, that music was very bad.
Yes.
But the rest of that trailer,
Holy shit balls.
you see-
I am
you see-
so
you
excited
see-
to watch that
I would
nonsense.
also take that music in a trailer any day over a slow,
Shit, over
sad
sad
version of
verse.
an old song. Cry. When
how
that
about a slow
Doolittle
sad
trailer
version of that
started.
song?
I just want to highlight the fact that you fucking jumped the shark saying, "Oh, they're not in space." They clearly had a rocket on that fucking car.
They're going back
So-
in time. They're going back in
Oh
time.
my gosh. Because Vin Diesel's character always had a thing about his dad and him not getting spend enough time with his dad.
Oh my God.
If he can go back in time and erase his dad, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Is Vin
That's set up in the first movie, damn it.
Okay, is Vin Diesel's dad gonna be Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, serious question. I don't know. Because his brother.
The accent wouldn't make much sense.
Oh, excuse me while I suspend my disbelief.
I was gonna. The thing is, Thomas, you gotta remember the Fast and the Furious movies, despite a little bit of razzle dazzle, is ultimately very grounded.
Oh no, about family.
Yeah, it's a
That's
fact.
the best way I've ever described a little bit of razzle dazzle.
They're car movies.
With a little razzle dazzle.
They're family films.
Aren't you getting in on these grapes?
I'll have a
I
little.
brought them for everyone. It's not sugar, it's grapes.
Oh, okay. Well, in that
It's
case,
different.
It's fructose, not sucrose. There's different kinds of sugar.
Ooh, these ones are extra candy floss.
Oh my god, these are very candy flossy.
What?
The bag's escaping.
Oh no.
But Josh, holy no.
No.
I thought, okay, when John Cena's car goes off the cliff and then the stealth
jet with the
catches him.
magnet.
Like, oh, that's the ridiculous shot
That's
for the
the
trailer.
yeah.
There's the money.
There's the ridiculous.
No, sir. We have not yet begun.
Holy shit!
Man.
Can you imagine what an engineering feat it would be to set that up? So you can have this one point at which the whole car can fucking swing. That's at the front of the
That's
car.
the front
And
of
it's
the
attached
car.
to the wheel, something, you know, that it never comes off.
Oh, it's beautiful.
and Han is alive now, even though he was very dead.
Are we talking about Rise of
He exploded.
Skywalker?
Yeah.
He exploded and then was shot several times by Jason Statham.
Yes.
How? Like, yeah. It's Palpatine. It's
Yeah,
Rise
it's
of Skywalker.
Palpatine.
It's just as
He's
ridiculous.
alive somehow.
He has returned.
Somehow.
He's back. But how? We heard
returned.
it.
Somehow.
Yeah, the universe heard a voice.
I mean, it's crazy. They sent out a message. Everyone
Well,
came.
actually, that just confirms, I think, our time travel theory.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there is more evidence
it's
for
taking
time-
shape. It's taking shape around us.
That would be amazing.
They got one movie left. They got to get the Transformers in
that's
there.
the thing is they've got two movies. It's this movie and one more, right? And the two things that they haven't conquered are space and time. If they're conquering
They
time
have
in
conquered
this
our-
one,
yeah, because they've already conquered
then
our hearts.
space is
Yeah.
guaranteed for the next one. That's physics.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're using the Infinity Stones, they've definitely conquered power.
And mind.
Power, mind, and hearts.
Power, mind, and soul.
Sorry.
And reality.
Reality was the first stone they got. Reality can be whatever I want it to be. Jesus.
Oh my god. They conquered reality in the one where Dwayne The Rock Johnson first appeared, where they had a shot where Vin Diesel was
Right.
taller.
Yeah. Even though Vin Diesel's like,
No, find the,
yeah,
the height
get-
distance
get-
and then I'll
get
find
the-
you the picture, dear.
get the measurements.
So I mean I haven't seen Hobbs and Shaw, but
Neither have I.
so the Rock and Statham won't be in this one.
No, because they're out doing their side adventure.
Vin Diesel is 3 centimeters shorter than me.
So yeah.
Oh, you could take him.
I could take
You take him.
Wait, so Vin
Your
Diesel's
video
basically
game's
my
bad.
height.
No.
Yeah, he's 6 foot on the money, and The Rock is 196 centimeters. Okay, so when looking at this, keep in mind that there's supposed to be a 14 centimeter difference between the two of them.
There is approximately.
No, in
Well, I mean, it's
he
like
was
that.
definitely on a box.
It's like that shot where like
man
Robert
is
Downey
standing on
Jr.
an
and Chris
apple box.
Evans on it next to each other in Endgame. When he
Oh.
brings him, when he like,
Yeah,
when
he was wearing high heels the whole time.
It's just like he gets out of the car and they stand face to face, like, what are you talking about? You guys,
This is
the
an
attention
abject
the
lie.
attention to detail in that movie, in those films, is so much that in Infinity War, when Thanos gets hit with the axe, spoilers, gets hit with the axe, and then he like retreats into the whole portal thing.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, why is he not injured from that? Like, afterwards. Like, you start seeing, as he's walking through the portal, if you watch it in slow-mo, you start seeing the green.
It knit
Like,
together.
little
Yeah.
green, like, from, like, the time stone, like, as he's retreating, to sort of, like, heal the wound. Like, that attention to detail. But then they can fucking put those two next to each other and have them be basically the same height. What are you talking about? Taken out.
The
suspension
reality
of
stone
disbelief.
is a trip.
Destroyed. Ruined.
Maybe Steve Rogers got shorter.
Yes.
Serums
Oh
are wearing
no, the
off.
serum.
Man, I still wanted one of the what do they call them? I know DC calls them Elseworlds. These
What ifs?
The
what
what
ifs?
ifs. Yeah.
In one of these animated what ifs, I really want pre-serum Cap to pick up Mjolnir.
Well, they do have pre-serum Cap in an Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Like the big. I'm just saying, like they probably.
That run is really good, by the way. I've read it. It's with Peggy Carter as Captain Britain, and like it's
And,
fucking great.
What's the other one? They're gonna have zombie Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks so fucking cool.
I saw one pre-serum Cap picking up Mjolnir.
Yeah, I mean that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would. But yeah, that's Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I'm gonna love it so much.
It's gonna.
I'm gonna love every moment of that.
I
film.
really don't like. Look, I get that they're not for everyone. I really do. But when the trailer came out, like there's like it was a lot of like vitriolic hate towards it on Twitter, and I was like, how can you hate this? It's like
the popular thing.
no, but it's beyond that. It's like, you know, like the puppy that runs up to you that's, you know, can't really walk great, and it's like, and it falls over, and it's like, yay! And then, you know, it does a sick burnout, you know, in the car park. It's like, how can you hate this puppy? How can you hate this puppy that does sick burnouts? Exactly.
It's
like, it's not
dude.
good. No one's saying they're good, but they're enjoyable.
Yeah, they really are.
It's the big popular thing.
No, but like you're like hating. I'm not saying like
people are kind of of this opinion that everything that's super popular needs to be good.
No. People are of the opinion that anything that's super popular can't be good. The fact that it is popular is evidence of it being
bad
trash, because it's mass appeal, and mass appeal by default is lowest common denominator. Like that's the belief.
That's the metric by which the fans measure. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean that's full Twitter or whatever you want to call it.
But yeah, it's weird.
It's the same thing in music. It's like the moment anything is sort of popular, it can't be good unless it's 50 years old.
Yeah.
Mozart was a hack, confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, like, all the music purists in, like, the 60s were like, oh, this Beatles trash, it's a fad, it's garbage, it's not real, it's not big band, you know, this is not even fucking music.
Same way people approach pop today.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
What's
well.
next?
Yeah, people are assholes. They don't like to be entertained, apparently.
Yeah.
Which I don't get.
Which is literally the whole point of cinema!
Like, why would you go in there and get angry like, ooh, a car can't do that?
A car-
That's why you're fucking there!
Yes,
That's why
I know the car can't do that. I'm not watching Ford versus fucking Ferrari. Like, hello.
The real world is fucking boring.
No, but it's like
I want to see a car
the
fly.
spectrum exists for films, like from grounded in realism to the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, I
That
want to see
is-
somebody get knocked off a motorbike and then caught mid-air by somebody jumping their car.
I want to see that, and I do.
I'm the kid that, you know, always when he was sitting in the back of the car being driven to school, was picturing, you know, like buildings blowing up.
Yeah.
And like huge sinkholes appearing.
And the
Yeah.
little dude running on the horizon.
Yeah, doing sick parkour. You ran
And
really
it's like,
fast.
yes, and now I can go to the cinema and see all that happen.
Yeah.
And still people like,
You don't see that in Six Underground.
The thing
though.
is,
he's very bad at parkour.
you don't even need to like do that. Like you can go see good movies. There are
Yeah.
enough good movies if you're like, oh no, I don't want this like
Our
junk
top-
food. I want to go.
Well,
It's like people who turn on the radio and they're like, "Oh, this is all mass market crap aimed at every."
you're listening to the radio.
yeah,
sir.
that's
So
kind
you
of.
listen-
I'm in this sort of like market for everyone, and it feels like the mass.
I hate. Well, like, look at our top 10. Our top 10 had more Oscar movies on it this year than ever before.
Yep.
That is true.
So, like, there exist fantastic art, you know, for the craft films that make a
I
lot of
watched
money.
The Lighthouse.
You know, great movie.
You know, you read about like the film that they use in it, like they have it's like
They've got a
all
special
like, period
lens,
correct
yeah.
lenses and everything.
Dude, seriously, watch the director's commentary
Oh, I will.
for mad insights.
I will.
Do it. Eggers is not well.
Good.
I think A24 goes out and like headhunts these very mentally unstable directors, and is like, "We're gonna give you a lot of money. What can you give us?" And they're just like, "Ah." And then in 6 months,
Take me to an island. Bring me William Dafoe.
get me a grip to throw sand on his face. And then we get the Lighthouse.
Or in Arianza's case, you just kind of looks at them and says, "Do you like screaming women?"
Do you like screaming women and the sound of heads exploding? Do you like catastrophic face trauma? Cause boy, do I.
Faces, I hate them.
Here's
hate
5 minutes.
It's like Garth Ennis with skin. Rereading Cross has been a trip,
No.
by the way.
Don't ever reread that.
I did. I've reread it like.
Well,
I've
you rewatched Hereditary. You're not well.
I've reread all of his mainline stuff that he wrote, like personally, and now I'm rereading the extended stuff, which I didn't even know
I peeked at that
exists.
extended stuff. It is not good.
Not good like bad, or not good like more crossed? Because I can do more crossed.
I don't. It's like it's just as depraved as Crossed, but not as
Poignant.
yeah.
Okay, you see,
It's depravity for depravity's sake.
see
in
that you see crossed. Although it is crossed, never crosses that line.
It
Ooh.
does often.
Well,
It's-
I know exactly what you guys are talking about.
Crossed,
I'm engaged in this.
Crossed is what would
That
be
sounds
good
like a-
film to
That sounds like a high school. That sounds like a high school show, like a young adult thing about Jesus when he's in high school.
The closest movie I could compare it to, just in terms of The Infected, would be something like 28 Days Later.
No, but it's more about what they do, which is kind of more
Okay,
Salo
28
or
Days Later meets
a Serbian film.
a Serbian film.
Yes.
And every person...
Oh, sorry. I thought this was a setup to a joke.
No.
So they walk into a bar, right?
So yeah,
Okay.
every person is infected with a virus that makes them do things from 28 Days Later, and a Serbian film.
Nice.
It is a terrible thing, and no one should ever read it.
You should definitely read it. It's mad.
Is it like a graphic novel?
Yeah, I've got it all.
Emphasis on the graphic.
I've got it all, if you want it. If you want it, I've got it all. I'll send you a frame later.
Actually,
Okay, do that.
oh no!
Yeah.
just send
Yeah.
it. Just send to the CineBeards group, and then Markus just gets snapped in the first time.
I'm gonna no, because it's the first time you see it in the first issue. It's
No,
that
with
full
the
full
salt circle.
Yeah, the salt circle. I'm gonna send you the
No,
salt
no, no.
circle.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna send you that, and if you can stomach that,
I want him to not send it to you.
then you can
It
read
is terrible.
Oh wow.
If you can
You just
stomach,
want to keep it for yourself.
No, it's gonna make you hate Thomas a little bit.
if you can stomach the salt
A
circle,
little bit
More.
more.
then
Thank
then you can do crossed.
Okay.
And it's gonna change your perspective from like, Thomas jokes about being mentally unstable. to Thomas is mentally unstable.
Thomas has repeatedly watched Hereditary. There are no doubts.
I have no limits.
Fair.
I am depravity.
Like Thomas took that dunk scene and he just loops it into a beat.
with like a pitch shifted screaming in the background of the bomb.
And then I put it on and I go to sleep.
That's how you relax. You meditate to that.
That's how I get to my
These
center.
whale noises. What other Super Bowl spots were there?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Sonic?
Okay, so there were the two horror films.
Oh, those are trailers that we just haven't gotten to
Oh, is it?
yet.
We will get to those after the not great Sonic spot.
Yeah, there's the Sonic spot, like the setup, and it's like, okay, cool. They better have a real good punchline for this because we know what's coming. They better have and it's just like they had the actor on set and they just improv the line. They're like, oh shit, guys, just keep talking about me, ha 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 ha. It wasn't good.
It's basically what Griffin told Justin.
Hey.
What Griffin told Justin his landing to the sword bit was.
It's just, I mean, it's millions of dollars for that spot, millions, and they have to make it and have to pay all these athletes. That is crazy. They are entire like the budget just for that spot.
I think that was the highest budget spot that we watched.
was more
Always the longest, yeah.
was more than like most A24 or Blumhouse films
budgets.
entire films, and they couldn't come up with a better payoff than maybe spend some of that money on a writer.
Even the SpongeBob kind of setup for their
Yeah,
Super
that was
Bowl
pretty
thing.
good.
Yeah,
I mean-
it worked. Didn't blow me away, but it worked.
No,
No,
obviously,
it-
and I mean, I
contextually,
actually
it
really
made
like
sense.
that. I've got a real soft spot for SpongeBob.
You
Oh, I
do,
love
so.
SpongeBob.
So,
See, I never
and
got
I
in
really,
on SpongeBob.
I like that animation style as well, like this new,
Cartoony
yeah,
sort of
3D. I like it.
And I
It's
mean,
real cool.
anything with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's a good one. And
And their Hasselhoff cameo was the best of all the Hasselhoff cameos. Because there was like a period in film where there
Where
were so
every
many.
movie had a Hasselhoff cameo.
Yeah, and I think theirs was by far the best,
Including-
where they use him as a speedboat.
that was
and his butt like locks in.
I think that period in time was a real life Hasselhoff cameo.
Well, he then
Like, he's
at the same time he then did that show that was
Hasselhoff.
yeah, that was like a spoof comedy documentary about his life, which was like weird and meta.
And then there was the burger incident,
I didn't know I was
The burger incident.
where he drank too much, and then his daughter filmed him drunkenly trying to eat a burger. And failing.
What?
We're gonna go on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna go watch the shit out of
and
that.
It
that-
must still exist somewhere. It was just pretty much the most embarrassing Hasselhoff footage that exists. And
And that's
remember,
saying
this
a
man
lot.
had a music career.
Yeah. Dude, the Germans
Germans
He sang when they brought down the Berlin Wall.
Really?
He was there in a leather jacket.
Little.
In a leather jacket with LED lights in it that were flashing, and he sang his hit single "I've Been Looking for Freedom" while they started bringing down the Berlin Wall.
That is the
real
most
life.
amazing thing
Holy
I've
shit.
ever heard.
David Hasselhoff Law is rich.
It's like, remember that day we started discovering all the
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal stuff? Like, what? When you start going through the lore, it's like, it's
The lore
fucking
is
amazing.
The lore is deep,
I
sir.
didn't know that.
I didn't fucking know that. That is incredible.
That is.
Okay, we're gonna YouTube after
we'll
this.
YouTube after this. Fuck, what else is it? The
Well,
Moolah.
speaking of Blumhouse,
Yeah. That trailer that snuck up on us.
Yeah.
what was it?
The island.
island,
Fantasy Island.
Island.
Fantasy Island.
Fancy Island. Okay, it's like, okay, cool. This is a Westworld ripoff.
Yep,
This is blah blah blah.
And then, from the producers
and it's like, okay,
Oh.
all right.
And the rest of that trailer looks really good. Like solid horror setups, no context, no spook spoilers,
Yeah.
and no real timeline.
yeah,
So, I'm super in on it.
that is unbelievable.
What a hero! Holy shit!
Great visual gag.
How is that real life?
That's
This is the weirdest timeline.
this is real. Like this, like that's why I say satire is dead, dude.
The Onion. How's
dead.
the Onion in business? Like,
It's like
How?
you have this the South Park episode about like Rod Stewart doing his whole like reunion concerts, you know, and it's just like, oh, this is such ridiculous spoofery.
when would this ever happen? And
Then
then
what's the real thing? It's like this ain't far off.
this is pretty close.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Fantasy Island looks great. I'm
Yeah,
glad that
I'm
they
super keen.
resisted the urge to just make it a Westworld, because I'm sure that
Well,
was
I think
on the writing table.
The pitch would have been like Westworld, but like horror.
Yeah, because well, Westworld is inherently horror
It is, but it's not sold as a horror. It's sold more as a like.
as a Western.
Yeah.
What if robots were thinky?
Oh, all right,
Oh
David
my
Cage.
god.
Press X to emancipate. Press Y to sing slave songs at the back of the bus. Seriously, David Cage, bad.
Oh my god. What?
Yes. Do you think I'm fucking around?
Yeah.
No. Detroit Become Human. Literally, press Y to sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot at the back of the bus as a robot.
You've got nothing to throw at him. There's no mouse pad, John. That's sweet. You got Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
box.
sick!
I fucking hate those things. The fucking wrist
little-
grip things.
But yeah, no, Detroit Become Human is a farce.
Holy shit, that is unbelievable.
Yeah. And he was like...
I was gonna clap so we could edit that out because it was like, yo, Thomas, you're taking this a little far.
I'm just relaying what David Cage has done.
It's like, I guess David Cage took it a little far, which is
And it
part
was-
of the course.
And it was great because when it came out, people were like, yo, this is tone deaf as fuck. And he's like, I don't understand. Like, what do you
David
mean?
Cage is a robot. He's trying to tell the stories of his people.
Imagine that. Imagine doing something racist like that and then repeatedly saying you don't understand that it's racist.
I mean,
Imagine that.
That's crazy. It's almost
and like in public as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just talk about the Peter trailer.
Yes.
yeah.
That
Why
game.
did you show us the Peter Super Bowl spot?
Because if I had to suffer, you people would suffer
That is
with
the
me.
worst thing I've ever.
But all lives matter.
Like not.
It was all lives matter.
Someone conceived that
And was
got
like,
it
yes.
greenlit.
Just for context,
Millions of dollars actors were transferred.
Do you know what the worst part is?
Were
Is that
paid.
the animation is really good.
Yes, I love that style. It looks like
watercolors. Looks like Beatrice Potter.
The one with the rabbits.
Willow something. Willows.
Wind in the Willows.
Yeah, Wind in the Willows. Yeah, but yeah, it's like that kind of wonderful.
Or Watership Down. Or
Yeah. That's the one.
When all, just for context, this is the American national anthem playing, and
Sad and slow.
Sad and slow,
And all the
and all
animals,
the animals are taking a knee.
The snake takes a knee.
Fish take a knee. The fish was pretty
No,
good.
the baby, the piglet takes a
The
knee
baby.
while its mother sleeps.
I think the mother
I think it was dead.
The mother has to be dead because it's lazy.
It's not taking a knee.
It's not taking a knee.
Oh, the mother's complacent. The mother's part of systemic indulgence. That pig is a racist. That's Nixon's pig.
I can't believe that happened.
That pig's named Jim Crow.
Well, I mean, it counterbalances like the Aussie Peter campaign that I actually agree
Yes.
with. So
No.
the universe is back in balance.
Like there's like slight balance, and then there's smashing the scale
So,
off
I
the
mean,
table
it reestablishes
and
the
kicking
status
it into
quo.
a volcano. Like literally, an all lives matter. That's literally what the campaign says. It's like, yeah, I know that black people are getting shot by cops a lot, and it's very sad. But have you spared a thought for the animals?
And you're a vegetarian.
And I'm one of these people.
Whoa!
Do you know how fucking embarrassed I get?
I'm sorry, vegetarian. People is our word.
You're a vegetarian you're a vegetarian human animal.
Yeah, I'm a human. Yeah, human.
Because that is the term that they refer to non-human animals.
Yeah. Because we have to end speciesism.
Did you just hashtag at me with your fingers? I'll fucking kill you.
Just launch across the chest.
These grapes aren't gonna fucking save you, Thomas! This is how I want to go.
Jason can commit suicide and just complete the fantasy.
Just complete it all. Yeah, no, I get really embarrassed when people are like, oh, you eat a plant-based diet. I'm like, I'm not with them. I'm
doing this for science!
I'm not with them!
I'm doing this because I'm a stubborn asshole and I want science to progress.
Yes, those are my two motivations. I have nothing to do with the ethics of it.
If we keep eating meat, we'll never get robot legs.
I need robot legs!
For every Beyond Burger I eat, I shoot a cow.
Exactly. Every Beyond Burger is a bullet in a gun. Buy Walmarts today.
Oh my god, what the fuck were we talking about?
we were talking
about pizza and how they're full of shit.
Pizza, yeah.
But also we were talking about Fantasy Island, and it looks like
That looks great. That trailer took me the other way. I almost stopped
Yeah,
the trailer
you
after like
nearly
5
did.
seconds. I was like, nah.
Well,
And
I
then
was-
you saw from the
This
producers.
is of something and a Get Out and Halloween. It's
Yeah.
like,
You have my attention.
yeah.
I also like in that
And now you have
in
my
that
money.
trailer, I couldn't really. You can't really figure out what the threat is. Like you know you see
It's just insidious.
there's
but-
insidious shenanigans, and like you see like copies of people, but you're like,
well,
Is
the
it a-
fantasies come true and then they're bad.
yeah.
And
So it's like monkey
bad.
paw stuff.
It's basically a genie.
Well, they say you have
gene.
to see your fantasy through.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I love that because it's like, how? What do you mean? There's a lot of ways I
it
can
makes
interpret
people
that.
regret their fantasies. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, people don't have dreams.
Yeah. Fuck off. Back
Yeah.
to work.
No dreams for you.
No dreams.
I mean, if your dreams are murdering people and then you're going to feel bad about murdering a person, like, come on, commit.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking
Just purge.
commit to that
Just
crime.
purge. I watched all the purges, by the way.
And?
I only watched
Not
one of them
bad.
and I actually enjoyed it.
Not bad. I was, you like you said, they kind of actually get better as they
Markus
go
is
Yeah.
saying that. I haven't watched the Purges.
Oh.
Oh, I watched
I thought you said.
the one that's got Casey Grillo.
I think that's the second one.
See, yeah, either the second,
Second
or
or
third.
third.
The one where the woman's in office and she stays in the building and they're like, you gotta
okay,
get
that's
out
the
the
third-
security.
That's the third one. That's the
Like,
third one. That's
I quite
that's the prequel one. That's like
Oh, is
because
it?
that's the first purge.
Oh, okay.
okay.
I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
No. This is the one where they want to outlaw the purge.
Oh, I think that's the fourth one then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know it was a recent one. It's one of the purges. And I just remember enjoying
TV
it.
series?
Really?
I don't know.
But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Other horror trailer was The Lodge,
Yeah,
which
Lodge.
looks fucking atmospheric as hell.
And looks like it's got good reviews. Even though all those reviews were like so like out of context, it's like terrifying. Like by these people, it's like the review could have been like
So
it would
bad,
have been
it was
terrifying.
terrifying.
It would have been terrifying if anything scary ever happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, the review quotes were very short.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it looked really atmospheric. It, has spooky
Look, I'm always
religion.
willing to give horror a shot.
Always.
Because
And
there's some horror that, like, the consensus online and on review sites and stuff has been, like, 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. And I've enjoyed the shit out of them.
yeah.
Hey man, Midsommar's sitting at like 70%. We know
it was 82 on Metacritic.
No, I'm talking about like on everything.
Okay.
So like we know better.
Yeah. I just like that sort of whole isolated thing.
Spooky.
I like it.
And it
It's
looked
like
like they did it in, like, a smart conceit to get them isolated.
it's Cabin in the Woods / The Shining, I guess,
Yeah, with weird Jim Jones
in the
vibes.
setup.
Or,
Yeah.
or at least trying to get to a point
That
where
lady
people
was
would be like,
kneeling
oh,
on-
why don't they just use their cell phones?
Exactly.
That lady was kneeling on burning logs.
It's like the
She had the
new.
little cross on her hand.
Well, not new. Well, of course, yeah, she's in that cult.
Yeah,
She was,
well, she was the only one who did.
yeah.
She's the only one that's
I love that, dude. Those
That's a
cults
cool
freak me the
premise.
fuck out. There's that one, just like one cut where they show it's like obviously like hand cam footage or something
of the
woman,
footage.
and it's like ah! Ah! Every time that happened in
The cult's
fucking
coming for you.
Every time that fucking happened in Resident Evil 7, I was like, ah! Kill me,
Cult is
kill
coming
me.
for you.
So yeah, that looks like it's right up my alley.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah. No,
It looks cool, and it reminds me of the most recent Evil Dead, as well,
Yeah.
where like the whole
Really
conceit
like that as
for
well.
like
Yeah,
the friends
gotta
not letting
get
her
you
leave.
clean.
Yeah, like that. It was so fucking smart because it's
Narratively,
so
it makes
neat.
so sense.
It's like bam, done, set up done.
Why
I
can't
like
we
that.
leave? The river's flooded because it was raining when we got here. It all comes together.
Yeah.
Any
I like
more
it.
trailers or TV spots?
The Mulan one.
Oh,
With
just
that-
all in.
I'm
with
so
that
all
spear kick
in.
that just
Yeah.
harkens back to Kung Fu Hustle, and I was just like, ooh.
Man, I really need to watch Shadow because I forgot that movie was coming out.
And I reminded you. It is his most reserved of the Kung Fu movies.
Okay.
Like,
Less
it-
excited.
Yeah,
No,
good
like-
luck getting a table, asshole.
Yeah. No, like it is the lightest on Kung Fu of all of his movies. It's like more focused on the intrigue, but the fights that you do get is really cool. Because the whole conceit of the film is there's this super badass dude with this unbeatable martial arts style with this big hammer.
Yeah.
And this guy basically sits in a cave for like 20 years to develop a style solely
To take on
beat
Hammer,
him.
dude.
And his hammer and his style is with these like metal fans.
And then he
Metal,
gets out, and the
umbrellas.
guy's changed his style. Oh,
So
I should have kept an eye on it.
the guy invented gunpowder. Fuck.
He just shoots hammers at you.
this is a game changer. Well, that is a cannon basically. But yeah, no, it's good though. But like slower. Don't expect a hero.
Oh, before I forget, you guys told me that there's a director's cut of Doctor Sleep, right?
Nope.
Was it you that told me, or did I just
I
read it?
didn't.
Oh, anyway, apparently there's a director's cut of the extra half hour of footage.
Because
That I am excited for.
Yes.
because I bought my QXR copy.
Yeah.
So I want to see what the runtime is, because normally the copies that I buy from there are the director's cuts, like because that's where I got.
What
mine.
was that fucking? Was it Chicago Hope or?
No, ER.
Oh, sorry, ER.
400
Same thing.
460 gigs.
You mean Great British Pounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
460
Great
British.
And
Yeah.
Great Bucks.
460.
Jesus.
I mean, it's all of the seasons, all
Yeah.
of the specials, all of the behind the scenes stuff, all at 1080.
Man.
But like fucking hell. Also, all of the Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles, if you want.
Oh yeah.
And
I can't wait to
and-
watch that on my totally legal Disney
And
Plus
this
subscription.
morning, I bought all of the 1080p Faulty Towers
Oh, very nice.
with
I
all of
have
the
them.
specials.
I own the box sets.
Mm-hmm.
All 12 episodes. Fuck British TV sometimes.
Yeah.
So weird.
That being said, there's a reason those shows, like Faulty Towers, is perfect.
Yes.
That's the thing about it. There's never like...
There's not a slow
yeah,
episode.
There's not a...
There's no bum episode that you skip because it's that episode.
The whole...
It's like,
the whole thing with Faulty Towers is like the two of them sat and they first structured the episodes and they didn't write a line of dialogue until...
It was all just blocking.
Until the whole structure was absolutely perfect, like worked out flawlessly.
What an interesting way to...
And then started filling...
through
Because that's
series.
how John Cleese works. He's like, he's extremely academic with stuff. That's also why something like Fish Called Wonder is just like...
God, I love that movie.
Just perfect.
It is so good.
Morbius? Watchmen not getting a second season.
Watchmen's not getting a second season?
Is also kind of like that. Because
it was perfect.
Yeah, the writer said, look, I've told the story that I wanted to tell. That's it.
I mean,
you can have a second season, but I'm not coming back.
I do respect that because fucking hell, that was good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was super
Does
good.
it follow? Is it also just an adaptation, or is it its own?
It's a sequel
it's a
set
sequel.
20 years after the comics.
Oh, nice. So the hero Rorschach is back.
Yeah, big hero.
You're actually gonna love what they do with that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna love what they do with that.
Okay.
Blocky ears. Sure is hard to be a white man in America these days.
So I figured maybe I'll become a blue one.
All right.
Okay. They did say, well, HBO did kind of say that if they ever do a second season, it'll be like an anthology thing, so
I'm
it won't
cool
be
with that.
connected to the first season in any way.
It's good because it eliminates a writer's sort of, we can bring that back, or we can reference this. It's like, no, do your own shit.
Yeah, which is really cool. But yeah, get on that shit.
I will.
Jeremy Irons as Ozymandias is maybe one of the best castings
Yes, 100%.
ever.
100%. Also, what's her name as Silk Spectre? She was in Legion.
Yes, her human name escapes me, but she is also fucking magnificent as Silk Spectre.
Yeah.
The smile.
Laurie Blake.
What the fuck? Your teeth so good. What's wrong with you?
You'd go like that?
No.
My top teeth are fine, but I got weird bottom teeth.
I've got weird teeth. What the fuck?
Those are pretty perfect.
Did you have those done?
Do you know what? No.
What?
Never had braces. I've got
I
a
also
filling.
never had
I've got a
braces, but
filling.
with me it's
Yeah, you
obvious.
can see.
I've got a filling back here, and over here, one of my teeth sheared in half.
I remember you saying that.
But the straightness
What the fuck?
is all me. I'm really proud of my teeth.
I'm
Actually.
just gonna talk like this or not?
You better, because I'm going to keep looking for your teeth.
Do you want to know a funny story?
Tell him something really funny so he can't talk later. Make him laugh.
My ex-girlfriend got braces because she felt weird that her teeth were so skewed because mine were so straight.
Wow.
Is this the one ex-girlfriend that I know?
Yeah, because her bottom teeth used to be all like,
Like it?
no, way more.
Wow. Shame.
And then like,
I just figured because you're in the film industry, maybe you'd like paid money to have them done.
no, never.
What a
The only thing
douche.
Thomas has paid money to have done is get his toenails removed.
Do you want to see?
No,
I kind of want to see a toe without
Do
a
you want to
toenail.
see?
I don't.
I want to see. We can record my live reaction.
Record your live
It's
reaction.
going to be all facial reactions.
Here it is. Touch it.
Which one?
Ah, you can't even really tell. Touch it. Touch it.
Yeah.
Do you want to touch it?
No.
That's weird. It's...
Do you know what's also super weird? Is there's like no sensation really.
Jason,
I thought
why
it was
are you
I thought it was
licking
gonna
your
be.
lips? What are you?
Sorry.
Thomas, put it away. Put it away.
I thought it was gonna be super sensitive and like, you know, every time I put on a sock it would hurt, but it's like, no, there's no feeling in it. I
Jason,
suppose they
why are
did-
you sucking on that grape like that? It's so
Well, what I'm
uncomfortable.
thinking is this has opened up a whole new revenue stream for me of feet pics.
It's also
I
like
look at
opened up
these.
a whole new area of your toe.
When I edit these, Dion, you're going to be saying, why are you so comfortable?
But yeah, toes are lame, and my teeth are straight. And
I mean, if they weren't, I'd still love them and be proud of them.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What are the news?
Well, we got the Morbius trailer, which told the whole fucking story of the movie.
It looks pretty cool. Like, the thing is, I don't know Morbius at all, so...
I know a bit
except
of
for,
Morbius.
the animated Morbius.
Yeah, the animated show, which was hilarious because they redesigned him from, in the comics, being an actual vampire that sucks blood and is super violent, to, in the Spider-Man comic, in the Spider-Man animated show, because of all the restrictions, they were like, no, you can't suck blood, you're that violent, you have to suck plasma, and
Which
you
is
can't
more horrifying.
You can't do it with your teeth, you have to do it with these horrible tentacles that come out of your
more
hands.
terrifying.
And people are like, oh, that's so lame. I'm like, no, that's fucking horrifying.
That's worse. That's much worse.
Exactly. So, he's not that Morbius, he is comic book Morbius.
Yeah.
He's not the Grand Master Morbius that I'm kind of more familiar with. See, I'm not really familiar with Morbius's origin stuff.
Yeah.
I just know him later when he's this, like, plotting, scheming, evil dude.
Yeah.
And he's cool then. He's quite, like, sassy and camp.
Ooh.
But I think Leto's got it in him. I do, but like you said, it's can only do so much.
Yeah. Joaquin.
So...
A good committed actor can only save a project so much.
So we'll see. Last time I saw Leto and I liked him was in Blade Runner, but he was in the safest hands imaginable.
Yes.
So, and like it didn't fill me with a lot of confidence that they market it as from the studio that brought you Venom. And I'm like, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
Venom made lots of money.
Yeah.
But was bad.
Did they ever put out a full cut of that?
No,
No,
I don't
not
believe
that I
so.
know.
I'm surprised they didn't, considering how much money it made. Like, it
'Cause
being
they-
that popular, it would have been really interesting if they did, like, a cinematic re-release or just a Blu-ray thing of, like,
This is the
full,
blood cut.
The full cut, yeah.
Oh well.
Probably because it was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
well, I
trash.
mean, apparently the final one was trash anyway, so...
it's-
And
no,
it's
that's
trash
why
that
I
made a lot
meant
of
more
money.
trash.
I mean, they put out a fucking Batman v Superman Ultimate Cut. Come on!
They did.
Come on, people.
That is true.
It is.
I think that's all the trends.
Transformers movies. We got two
Oh
upcoming,
yeah,
apparently.
Bumblebee and
Fuck Bumblebee.
and something
Beast
else.
Wars.
Oh, come
Beast
on, Thomas.
I'm too excited.
Yeah, dude.
My only
Dude,
no.
Beast Wars is
the problem is the problem I have with this.
Is the writer?
Who's the writer?
Who's the writer?
The dude who wrote Zodiac and
Oh.
also the Adam Sandler Netflix movie Murder Mystery.
My only concern
I think that balances.
is that reaction, that one that you just had right now, was my reaction when I heard they were making live action Transformers.
So it'll take them 6 movies and the one spin-off movie they'll get right.
That's fine. That
That's
means,
what- that's
that
what-
means
that-
the spin-off movie is going to be...
I mean, just imagine they do a Beast Wars movie and the whole focus is on, like, the U.S. military. It's happened before. It can happen again.
Don't put
Well,
that.
it's like,
don't
it's like,
put that evil
it's
on
a,
us.
there's a
Dion.
boy in his car. There's the military, and like in the background, almost as like vague distraction.
No, you can't.
They
Like,
can, and they have, and they will do it
don't-
again.
Don't put that evil on us.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope they fucking learn from their
God,
mistakes.
the
I
Beast
doubt it because the
Wars-
only good Transformers movie is also the one
Bumblebee.
that made the least money.
Yeah. Dude, Beast Wars is my jam to this day. Those three first CG animated shows: Beast Wars, Reboot, and War Planets. I love those shows forever, and I will die on their heels. So, I'm setting myself up to fail.
Yeah.
But I have such high hopes for the Beast Wars movie.
Oh god, you're in so much trouble.
I am gonna.
Did you have a cry as a child when Dinobot died?
I did have a cry, cause he died. He changed sides so many times. He changed sides like every third episode, but then like at the end, he died good. Like, what
Provisionally good.
What a hero!
If he had survived longer, he probably would have changed back. But
history will not be kind to him, but like we should be. Love you, Dinobot.
Yeah,
but you are setting yourself up for pain.
I'm just. Yeah.
The robot.
Just.
The rhino had a mini.
The thing is, we're living in a time where like we've got these Transformers movies, we've got this Sonic movie, we've like. It's really hard to be optimistic.
It
like you want to
is
be,
about
but
your
you have to be.
childhood
But you have to be very cautiously optimistic.
Optimistic
Power
Prime.
Rangers, the new Power Rangers.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the new Power Rangers.
who's there?
Who am it?
Someone probably looking for work.
Is it a ne'er-do-well?
No one make a sound.
I'm finding it hard because we just talked about Beast Wars and I'm very excited.
I'm very excited about Beast Wars, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
I want to join you in cautious.
You have to be.
I feel I've already jumped that boat. And
The thing is,
drowning in a sea of optimism.
Thomas, you that's so unusual for you, and you like being sad. So maybe this will be the greatest thing
It's a
that ever
win-win.
happened to you. Yeah, it'll be terrible, and then you'll be so sad. You'll be so happy.
You know
Oh, you'll
what?
be so happy. You'll be so happy.
Oh no, you'll be so happy that you'll be sad because you don't like being happy.
So you'll
And then you'll be
question-
really happy because of all the sadness and also good Beast Wars.
Man, this does just sound like a win-win for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a win-win.
Fucking Beast Wars.
Coming out this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? Birds of Prey is apparently outselling both Suicide Squad and Wonder Woman in pre-sale tickets.
Yeah, a friend of mine,
Makes
well,
sense.
quote friend, unquote, told me he wants to go watch it.
A person you know.
Yeah, he's like, oh, let's go watch it. Friday's coming up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you believe that? Can you believe that
What
trash?
does that mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't recognize you when you were sitting there by the PC. So embarrassing. Oh, I'm super embarrassed now.
Yeah, we should definitely go see it on the 8th.
Yeah.
You working on the Saturday?
Maybe.
What are you talking about? He's in the film industry. It's not work. He's just like playing movies, like chilling out, talking to stars, pool parties.
That's every day.
Yeah.
Because I just want to go see it on Saturday.
Oh, really? Because I was
Dress up.
being super facetious.
No,
Sounds
like,
great,
as like
though.
every third
Hey
day.
guys, I just invented sarcasm.
Fuck off. Anyway, also going for the meeting.
Enough production managers know you just walk onto any set and nobody gives a shit.
Nice.
Look, if you walk with enough purpose anywhere, nobody gives you shit.
Exactly.
It's
And
something
I
that
look.
I've discovered, especially in America. There is nowhere that you cannot go if you don't look like you're supposed to be going there.
Also,
Yeah.
I look like I work in the film industry,
Yeah.
so
And also, most people that work in film are allergic to fish.
Yeah.
And like just any sort of sea creature in general. So if you walk with enough porpoise, they're not going to get in your way.
what else is news?
God, there was so much news like over the Christmas period.
A bunch of bullshit.
There was a bunch of bullshit. Fuck. They're making another Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah, Lethal Weapon 5 is
With-
apparently a go.
Yeah, with
Mel
Gibson,
Gibson.
Glover, and the original director.
See, that could be good because Gibson's back in form. Glover was great in. Have you guys seen Sorry to Bother You?
No.
He was great in that. So I think it could work.
That first movie's terrible. Yo, I rewatched
like
it,
it.
and
I
I was
like
like, is this a fucking spoof?
I like it, because it's quite shit.
It's fucking trash.
Oh, that's another thing. There's another Anaconda movie coming out,
I saw that.
Ooh.
being tooled as a reimagining, more similar to The Meg, and is being written by the person who wrote Tomb Raider, Divergent,
Which Tomb Raider?
the
You
most
know
recent
which one.
Snow White and the Huntsman, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh no, that is some bad writing.
Yeah.
That is some fucking F rank writing. Just a quick segue away from onto Ninja Turtles. Have you guys been seeing how aggressively Nickelodeon has been sabotaging the new Ninja Turtles show?
No.
The really good one. The
No.
new really rad animation Ninja Turtles.
No.
They're dropping it from all like major time slots and like full on just taking it off some countries' things.
Why?
I don't know what ratings it's getting, but like I've watched the show. It's fucking good.
It's so weird to me when that happens.
They did the same thing with Young Justice.
They did.
Well, NBC
They
did the same fucking thing with 30 Rock. Oh no, we keep changing the time slot and we preempted with football every other week. Oh, why is no one watching this show?
It's straight up not on the.
What was the other show as well?
I mean, that's why Firefly died, because it was the same thing. And that's why
screened out of order.
Yeah, and same thing with Police Squad.
Yeah, well, Police Squad Day was more like that was less a scheduling thing, and that was more like they just outright cancelled it because they think people
just didn't like it.
The mandate at that point was any show you're watching, you have to be able to tune in at any point, and it has to be simple enough that you could just watch from that point. Like they were hunting channel hoppers. And obviously Police Squad, you couldn't do that. Well, the actual quote was, you have to watch it to enjoy it. Oh, that's the other one. That's what was happening to...
They have to be able to watch it.
That's what was happening with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Before
before what's the name took it over.
Thingy Fox, it was on
Yeah.
Fox. Like Fox were basically just sabotaged. They didn't know what to do with the show.
But
That
it
show
was so good.
It was never
Yes,
advertised. It was always in a different time slot. It was in the worst time slots. Well, likely now it's with NBC.
That's so weird.
Where it belongs.
Which is who it was initially pitched to, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also their
It's their flagship
their
show
production as well. Like so it's basically just now it's
Come
just
home.
yeah.
now. I can't wait for that Anaconda thing.
Oh yeah, that
Gonna
sounds
be
ridiculous.
I've got movie news.
And is it that Robert Pattinson half-heartedly walked back on his Batman is not a hero comment?
No, but I was going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the news that Neil Breen is
yes.
Neil Breen is looking for investors, boys. So break out your checkbooks. And
He's not crowdfunding anymore. He's done with that Mickey Mouse nonsense.
Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Is that what he said?
Yep. He is now looking for indie film investors. So your boy is
Thomas
about
I
to
can
become.
shave some money to Japan.
He should fucking talk to Devolver, because Devolver has an indie film division. And like it just feels like they would be a match made in heaven.
Probably. The thing is, this man takes his work very seriously.
Very seriously. Devolver famously takes their work seriously, not seriously. You know, Devolver doesn't buy their hype.
Yeah.
Breen lives his hype. So I think there'll be a creative difference.
Like they'll Devolver, like the first conversation will be like, "Hey, Brie, we think the stuff you do is hilarious."
And he'll be like, "What do you mean?
"What the fuck?
What do you mean? Hilarious?
Fuck you."
Yeah, and he'll just walk
I'm
out.
done with this Mickey Mouse shit.
So your boy is about to become a film investor.
You should mail him and say, I am willing to invest. Will you do screenings in South Africa?
There's an independent film studio called The Labia. They will play your movie for like a packet of chips. I don't know what The Labia costs. So, Horror Fest next year. Headline with Neil Breen.
Bring all his movies.
Yeah, oh my god, a Breenathon day.
Jesus Christ.
That would literally kill people.
I can't
I
wait.
would call the police.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send him a large amount of money.
Do it.
I don't need health insurance, it's fine.
Breen is all the health insurance you need.
With Breen, I am assured.
We checked your teeth. You're good stock.
But yes, Pattinson.
So what did he do?
Basically, he just said that he didn't understand. Like at the time when he made the comment, he wasn't like super clued up on it.
Yeah, well, he'd probably just watched Batman v Superman. He's
And
like,
he
this
was like,
guy's not a hero.
this guy's
Why
a-
is everyone calling
This
him
guy's
a hero?
gun vigilante.
You're all fucking insane. And then he read a comic book. He's like, ah.
Let let me find the actual comment of his, because it was kind of like half-assed, like stop being pussy little fans. So I wasn't educated about the subject. People got very angry about it. It's bizarre. I still can't understand the argument. Okay, he's a superhero. I'm sorry. The next headline, Patterson retracts. Batman is, in fact, a superhero. He takes it back. That was his full quote.
Yeah.
Including the last bits.
So
like, it's just...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not really... That's just like
basically him doubling down.
That's literally him doubling down, like, you guys just shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Let me
Okay, fine.
do this.
Semantically, he's a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm still keen. Like,
I'm keen on...
Of course I'm
Patterson's
keen.
acting.
It's not about him, it's about the director and the
no,
writer.
but you see the director and the writer, I'm also keen on.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm keen on that score.
I mean, like, what's it? Mark Hamill didn't agree with Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
But Ryan Johnson still got his way,
Well,
and it
he
was for
didn't
the
agree with
best.
him
He's really-
until he watched the movie and he was like, oh yeah, no.
I'm glad he's recently bounced back from the multi-billion-dollar critically acclaimed Last Jedi.
Shame. Yeah, poor guy.
Poor guy.
Oh, I don't know if we said this already, but Knives Out made more money than Rise of Skywalker in China.
Really?
Wow.
How fucking cool is that?
That's fucking mad, actually.
Yeah.
It's fucking bonkers.
Good job, Knives Out. Fucking top class.
Yep.
The final scene of that movie is
It would have
amazing.
done a lot better in America if it was called Guns Out.
True. Well,
Like- Well,
guns,
good guy
concealed
guns.
or open carry.
Open carry license.
Open carry license.
Guns,
Hey, you get open
guns
carry.
open carry license freedom.
You have an open carry license in Texas for swords now.
That's cool. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about.
No, we don't have Marcus for the Snyder minutes. We didn't even highlight the fact that Marcus wasn't here.
We kind of figured people knew, but they didn't because they didn't see the messages of Marcus on the group.
Exactly. How can they know they're not in the WhatsApp group? Jesus. I think I just killed you. We're very sorry, Marcus. We forgot. That's
I added something in the beginning.
That's so us.
Okay, just record it now. Just record it now, and you can just splice it in.
Oh.
Hey guys, why is it so empty here?
Marcus.
Welcome to the CineBeards. Marcus isn't here.
One of the core founding members of the CineBeards is not here today.
The thing is, they know if they got to like this end point in the show, that Marcus isn't here. Not because they haven't heard Marcus, but that because there was nobody
no
bringing us
cuts.
back to the actual. Like, because
We
you know what shit we
meandered.
spoke about.
Holy shit, we meandered. Marcus isn't here to focus us.
Yeah, and there's no one to interrupt.
We do have a Snyder minute though. I just looked at the
Oh,
This is the Snyder Minute.
Ugh.
Nah. All right.
He released footage of him, well, of planning out the like assault scene at the end. Basically, the Batmobile driving through the streets.
Yeah.
And somebody described it as like a more visceral version, but it's just a toy Batmobile knocking over two toys.
Oh, it's
as it drives.
So it's the equivalent of the live action captures of the DMC5 cutscenes.
Oh. No, that's Oscar winning.
Oh yeah, no, those are actually pretty good. I like with the little paper van like, knocking over the little paper monsters.
What's the bad DMC for? Two.
No, sorry.
Okay. Thomas, you can
The bad
experience these
Devil
8
May Cry,
seconds
Devil May Cry
first.
2.
Push play. Experience through the 8 seconds of new Snyder Cut footage of this more visceral chase.
Yo, did he consult with Breen on this?
Let me see, let me see,
'Cause,
let me
like,
see, let me
I
see.
think those are some Breen proprietary special effects that he's stolen. It's very visceral. I feel
Are
like
you
I'm in the
fucking
moment.
kidding
Pretty
me?
violent and visceral,
I feel
right?
like I'm in the moment.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Those people will go. It is mad how people are so willing to stack themselves up on this corpse mound and die on this hill for this man.
Well, who is it? Was it Zachary Levi, I think, who said that he doesn't think the Snyder Cut exists.
Yeah.
And then people like attack the shit out of him.
What? Snyder Cut people are unreasonable?
It's that comicbook.com or whatever that like posted the thing is, this was his comments were before Zack Snyder posted the photos.
Yeah.
But they framed it as though being after.
Comicbookresource.com is maybe one of the worst. Comicbookresource.com is the same as Screen Rant.
Yeah.
It's what Screen Rant is to movies.
Yeah.
It's fucking cesspit.
Oh my god.
So that was the Snyderman that
almost as good as that tweet, that Snyder tweet.
Oh, what was the Snyder tweet
that I sent to the group?
Which one? I have you blocked.
Yes.
I have you blocked on WhatsApp.
Yeah,
So.
it's smart.
the one with the guy looking for his perfect girl,
Who believes in the Snyder Cut?
Who number two believes in the Snyder Cut. And number one is that
she's
be white.
He's not racist though.
But she should probably be white.
Oh, that sounds like the Venn diagram right there.
that is the most kind of succinct
example. Right. So there you go. The Snyder Cut fan.
Oh my god.
That is all Snyder Cut fans.
You heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Sweeping generalizations. Beards.
Beards. We've been the sweeping generalization beards. Drink crabbies.
Hey guys, where's Markus?
Film recommendations.
BoJack season 6. The final episodes of BoJack are out at the moment. So.
Yeah, apparently that's like flawless. I can't wait to see that.
Sweet deal. My film recommendation is a French romance film called A Portrait of a Lady on Fire. It's weird because it's a romance film that features two women and the sex scenes are not explicit.
Tell them the reason why.
The reason because I was watching it and like the time for the sex scene arrived and I was like, this is gonna be gratuitous. And then it cut. And it was just the next morning and they were like all like spooning. And I was like, how tasteful. Strange. And it happened twice more. And I was like, this is unusual. So I looked it up and I was like, who wrote the... Oh, a woman wrote this.
Ah!
That was
like a superpower!
both a woman and wrote and directed the film.
It's like, they're using hacks!
How did they make it so tasteful? Oh,
that's fucking cheating.
What do you recommend?
You watched the movie?
I recommend somebody's find Markus.
Do you know what I recommend? That everybody goes out and fucking watches 1917.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine not having watched that.
Yo, imagine somebody bought you tickets and you didn't go.